So what do you say in 2020 there's many former NHLers and WHAers that are very dedicated to hockey, but this guy, not a household word, but for me deserves all the respect in the world. According to my research and the people I've talked to in the media, he has over 70 years involved from minor hockey up to developmental scouting. Now this guy is comes from the beautiful community of Togo, Saskatchewan. And Ted Hampson was an excellent pro, excellent coach, excellent scout. He's also one of the oldest men ever to play professional hockey. Now, he is currently employed by the Vancouver Canucks as a major scout. He was chief scout for a while. Now, he played in the NHL and WHA during the 1960s and 70s. Now, mostly from Toronto, New York, Detroit, and Oakland, and California, and Minnesota, and he also played with the Minnesota Fighting Saints and the Quebec Nordiques of the WHA. Now, he first came to major prominence, ladies and gentlemen, for the ever-popular Flin Flon Bombers of the SJHL, where he starred for a number of seasons and also played in 3 Memorial Cup events for the squad. Now, his best season technically was his last. Now, the center, 5'8", 165, put up 118 points in 55 games in 1957, and also added 19 points in the playoffs and 24 in the Memorial Cup playoffs. Now, the next season, he found himself with the Providence Reds of the AHL, where he scored 40 points. Then Vancouver Canucks, then the Rochester Americans, and finally got the major call-up to the NHL. At the time, the Maple Leafs owned his rights. He had 10 points in 41 games. 61, he was with the Rangers, and as well as 62. Good defensive forward, putting up 20 and 28 points. Now, he found himself with the Detroit Red Wings in 64 after a last cup of coffee with the Rangers. Now, he only played 8 games for Detroit over 2 seasons, but was sent to Pittsburgh for several seasons, and he scored 48, 54, and 49 points. Now, he finally got the call back up to Detroit in 67, where he got 48 points in 65 games. Now, with expansion, a lot of people thought Hampson, who was playing mostly as a defensive forward, would get like another chance at glory, and this is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. He eventually found his way to the Oakland Seals, where he had a combined 17 goals and 37 points for Detroit and Oakland in 68. 69, he really opened out. He was one of the Seals' best players, with 75 points in 76 games. And a lot of people in the media said, though, this is going to be a career year for Ted, because everybody was predicting he would have such a gloriful total. Now, when Oakland renamed itself as California, he had 30 points in 71, but then was moved to Minnesota, where he had 10 points in 18 games. Now, with the WHA coming in, a lot of people figured, hey, Ted's going to realign his career, and that's what happened. He played 4 seasons in Minnesota for the Fighting Saints before finally ending his major pro career with the Quebec Nordiques in 1976 with 14 points in 14 games, and included 2 points in the playoffs. Now, the next 3 seasons, he basically became GM and player coach of the Oklahoma City Stars. Now, between 78 and 81, he played in 32 games as well with 9 points. And it was not too often that a GM and a player coach and a talented forward would be in the same player, but that's what Ted did. But what's really unique about Ted, he was always giving back to hockey in different ways. Now, he was also known for his gentlemanly play. He won the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy in 69. We're playing for the Seals. Now, he did officially retire from the NHL in 72, but like I said, came back in for the WHA. Now, the WHA also awarded him the Paul Deneau Trophy as his most gentlemanly player in 73 as a member of the Fighting Saints. Now, Hampson had 108 goals, 245 assists, 353 points, and a mere 95 penalty minutes in 676 NHL games. Now, in 305 WHA appearances, Hampson was 60 goals, 143 assists, 203 points, and 51 penalty minutes. And again, one of the best defensive forwards of his era. Now, many awards and achievements. SJHL First All-Star Team, 57. SJHL Championship 57, Memorial Cup Championship 57, so he got the triple whammy. He won the Bill Mallerson and the Paul Deneau, also played in the NHL All-Star Game, and he's also an honored member of probably one of the most important non-NHL Sports Hall of Fame, the Manitoba Hockey Hall of Fame, which probably has some of the most prestigious players in there. Now, Ted as a scout has developed and signed quite a number of players, but you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, the man is 84 years of age, and he's still giving back. And interesting nickname. If anyone knows out there why he called him Tick. Tick, probably, a bug that sticks and can't get rid of. Maybe that's why. But if anybody knows, leave me a comment, because I think Ted deserved more recognition. There might be an outside possibility for the Hockey Hall of Fame, but it's yet to be seen. What else does he have to do, ladies and gentlemen? He's given over 70 plus years to hockey. I don't know what's going to take. There was a interesting comment in one of our fields talking about family members of Jim Nielsen, the Rangers stalwart defenseman, by getting him in the Hall of Fame. I think it's about time that we put either a vintage or a veteran group in there. I don't think there's enough people in the Hockey Hall of Fame, especially for the NHL. There's a lot of players that should still get in. Do like the NFL. I think the NFL has between 8 and 14 players inducted every year. So anyway, that's the legend of the Tick, Ted Hampson. Thanks for listening. Give me a like, comment, or subscribe. Well appreciate it. And on this COVID Tuesday, we wish all our friends and family good health, good luck, and good days. Have a good day. Bye.